Hello everyone and welcome to an exciting update. I finally got myself a new modular building. My family pooled their money together and got myself this corner garage for Christmas. Now, I don't know how, I think one of them might have sold their child over Christmas. I could have swear there was one less nephew than last year. Corner garage was 2,569 pieces. Nice. It took about 3 sessions, 2 hours each to complete it, and I gotta say, I love this set. Not only is it a corner modular, just 2 more corner buildings and I have myself a whole neighborhood, but there's actually a lot of cool interactive elements that I'd like to share with you now. Starting with the ground floor, which includes the garage, which is also a filling station or gas station to my American friends out there. Now, normally people would name something after what gets used more. So if your car is at the garage more than the pump, you need a new car. I really love the roof hanging over the whole station. It's got this real 1950s Back to the Future vibes. Love it. But what I really want to show you is the garage door. It's quite interestingly made by this snot technique hidden inside regular studs on top build. It's a technique I've noticed in a lot of Lego builds, and I think it's a technique that's really important to master, as you can apply it in so many different ways, especially if you want to make interactive builds. So it works by clicking these 2 pieces into these other pieces, and then you should be able to open and close the door with your fingers. Alright, so what you need to do is carefully place this and then carefully click it into place, and you should be able to open and close it again. Alright, what you need to do is notice these ridges on the side here and then slide the door in between, and then you should be able to open and close it with your fingers. It can get stuck on the way down, so you have to be a little bit gentle with it. Another thing me and Lego has in common. Another really cool interactive part of this garage is the lift, which is strong enough to lift a car. Getting it down again, that's another story. It is once again made by this start not on top technique. It's really cool. Inside the building we have a cash register, tire and rim separator, and there's toolbox on wheels. And the corner garage also comes with this tow truck, which also has interactive capabilities. Finally, I just gotta give props for the actual pump here, the gas filling station, which is just amazing. It's the first thing you notice when you look at it, so it just makes the whole thing, I think. Love it. There's also these things in the display window, extra tires, and I'm not sure what this is, Cokes and Pepsis? And these are all the pieces left over from the ground floor, which seems about right? Moving on to the first floor, which is the veterinarian's office, includes these pieces in the waiting room. Got a few couches and a parrot for some reason, and a table. And inside the doctor's office, we've got some complex tools, frog, experiment, and a desk with the biggest freaking lamp I've ever seen. Now, it can look a little bit dull at first glance, and the colors I'm not quite sure about, but I really love the angles in these and how they split up the 3 corners. We also need to have a talk about these great cheese wedges, but quietly in a corner, later. Just quickly want to show you the inside, this cool map and whatever this is. Hopefully the doctor knows what all this means. And there's also a fish sucking on a wall. And finally, this is what's left over after finishing the first floor. Again, does this seem right to you? Moving on to the second and last floor, we have the bachelor pad of a young man still living in the 1950s. Now the couch and kitchen it seems fine, and I love this TV the way it's built, but who's still got a TV like this? And I'm not even going to talk about the one flew over the cuckoo's nest bed. I just hope he's alright. I do like how they've begun placing toilets in these builds. Gives it a lot more realism, you know? Actually, come to think about it, the others also have. Well, I don't know about the old ones, I'm not quite there yet. Moving on. I really love these window frames and how they've made out of car window screens but put in sideways. It's a bit hard to explain and you might not be able to see it. Something you have to build to actually appreciate it. And here we have the leftovers after finishing the second floor, which... But now I'm almost done and it's coming together real good, I think. All I need to do is finish the roof and I'm done. Now we all know what the roof looks like, and there's not really much extraordinary about it. I would like to take whoever's idea was to place 1600s of these cheese wedges all over the place and take them for a long walk on a short pier. Here we have the final piece finished, and it looks very old school, but Lego also has a place next to the diner, so I think that's where it's supposed to be. Since I don't have the diner, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to place it in my city yet, but let's get into that. But first I just have to show you the minifix that comes with the build. So you have 2 mechanics, a doctor, and 3 civilians. There's also a dog and a scooter, which I forgot to show you earlier. And I also like to propose a theory, as I believe there's too many leftover pieces. I think the only reason they added so many is so they can include 69 in their total piece count. Here we have it integrated into the city, and since it's a corner building, there's not really that many options I can change around with, but if I add my mock modular from a previous video, I do actually have a small block or neighborhood, which is kind of cool, I think. Almost there. I can even rearrange it like this, and then I have a back alley which I can do all kinds of stories in here. My idea is to have a farmer's market in here so it won't be as tight as you see it. And all I need is just 2 more corner buildings and I have a closed block. But that'll be it for me this time. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Just before I go, a quick announcement. Not that I'm quitting YouTube like all these other people. I think I'm just gonna start releasing every second week, just to get my heart rate down. So I hope you enjoyed yourself, and please press the like and subscribe buttons. As always, you have a nice day. See you later. Bye.